Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Let's get started, or before I get started, if you want to join us at the private chat server, join us. This is a temporary link, quantlabs.net/DVD. For $10 you get all these videos, access to the digital version of the videos, Motorwave, and crypto forex bots in Python. Also, if you want to get permanent lifetime access to the private chat server, just click on that guy right there, DVD, quantlabs.net. Quantlabs.net/DVD. Also, if you just want to get on our mailing list, join here, quantlabs.net, and get some free PDF books. Trade like a boss. Okay. Whew. All right. So let's go on and on and on about this. So here's our usual scans: Motorwave, Quantlabs. The harmonic scan for our charts. Here's our harmonic scan price target, and that's our current price. Very high level way to look at the market. We don't want shorts. I'm not a short guy. I like to just do longs because there's always a long out there, and we can only do so much trading. Just due to the fact that if you're small, that's what you have to work with. So here there's some mention about the British pound USD. You can see that was shorting. You can see more British pound compared to the US dollar. This one looks good, USD Canadian dollar, but you can see it just oscillates at the bottom. That really long term I can't say. Same with the USD Japanese yen. I think that's a safe one as well. These are more defense trades when it involves US dollar, but as I keep saying, I don't see the US dollar as a base quote denomination. Okay, I'm not seeing it. This is what really got my attention, was the British pound. There's more a long call here somewhere. I'll pull it out. But here we have a slight short on gold in British pound. And then there's another one as well. And this one is coming off for the New Zealand dollars. So usually I would talk about the US dollar or the New Zealand dollar being so much strong. I'm kind of not seeing that today. Leading into next week, here is our one that we should watch. This one can do quite well, but we've already identified some currency pairs that do well if there is a crash. Gold, silver. This one is what really caught my eye. This is silver in Australian dollars. You can see it's a long here. I do believe this is has some credibility, because the Australian dollar is doing okay, and same with the British pound. These two longs in silver would make sense, okay? And it may, I think silver may outperform gold moving forward, okay? Here we have, again, I call this a holding pattern. We have a short call for the France. That's the top market right now. Will the US market continue to move up? I don't know. And even if it does move up, I think there's better performers out there. The Euro Canadian, look at this. This is back in Canadian dollar. So, I mean, to get the crypto return level, you have to go in with crazy margin and leverage. That's why I don't like Forex a lot. Again, this is just nothing but flat as well. That's a Euro check. We've got a call here, a long call for the Euro Denmark, but again, we see them, but they're not getting triggered. Euro and British pound, okay, so that has a long call. So again, that adds confidence to what I'm trying to say here about the British pound. Hong Kong Japanese yen, that has a long call. Again, I think that's a defense play with the Japanese yen. I am seeing more Singapore dollar, but they're all shorts. USD Poland, now it's a short. Saudi, USD Saudi got a long there, but you wouldn't want to trade that. Thailand, Thai baht, it's got a short as well. USD, here's a second USD Canadian with another long call, so that's pretty kind of convincing. USD Hong Kong, no, that's a short. Another long call for the USD Japanese yen, and these are all rated excellent. So these are holding on. USD Singapore again along there, but play that. We have a short now for the Swiss franc. You would think the Swiss franc would be a strong one as well. I'm not seeing that. The Japanese yen is where it's at. Hong Kong dollar, another short. That was a pound in the US dollar. Pound in the US dollar, another short. Singapore and Hong Kong dollar, these are the places not to be. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I mentioned this yesterday. XCU, which is copper. Look at that long-term trend there, starting in May. It's been nice, steady up, and this is what I'm saying. I said this yesterday. If you want to get more buy and hold, I would put it into industrial metals, which would make sense, because globally there is not yet a demand for product that's produced globally out of Asia, but there is a demand for the base metals to produce. So we are expecting next few months, next few quarters, consumption will come back as this pandemic, this vaccine gets rolled out globally. So this kind of trade is a gimme, and that one to reap is with gold, with copper. Now, when you look at oil, it's the same thing with WTI and Brent crude. Now, the thing is, even though Biden goes on about that the U.S. will not play, it's to the benefit of the Asian players, namely China, that bring in gold. You don't see them running around whining about climate change. So that's where the wealth will come out of, is right now will be the industrial metal players. Another one to watch that is it seems to be outperforming gold, and I did this as a comparison, was platinum. Okay, and if you looked at the chart, platinum is doing pretty good. And back to these are the markets now. SPY short. Another short, that's for the S&P 500, US top 30, another short. But the funny thing is, they're moving up. But again, I don't know. I think there's just better performers out there. British pound and Japanese yen, that's trending up, even though it's got a short call on it. This one, if there's a calamity, this is where you go. USD, Norway, all the Scandinavian have proven to do that in the last crash. Here's another gold call for Australian dollar, along. But look at this. If you tell me, you would think that the Swiss franc should be along as well, but it's not. Okay, same with the euro, and same with the British pound, and same with Singapore, and another short call for the franc, and a short call for Hong Kong. So and another one for Japan. So gold has a short. These are all silver and gold as well, all shorts. But here, where it's interesting, we have another silver call with New Zealand. So that may prove itself long term as well. That's a good place to be. Australia markets down or a short. The shorts for Australian and franc and Singapore, Euro 50 short, more shorts for the Euro and Swiss franc. Along, this is again convincing you, or should convince you, with the British pound. There's a long there, along for the Norwegian, and even along for the New Zealand as well. So that shows you the New Zealand's not bad to be in as well. Deutsche 10-year bond shorts for the 10-year and the 30-year. Hong Kong Japanese yen, again, another safe haven, Japanese yen. India 50 down short. It has more pullback. So this is again, not much to talk about there. Thailand, more pullbacks with a short. That could, if we don't know what will happen with China, potential war invasion, I don't know. 10-year short there. Another UK 10-year. Here's a long, so it kind of washes them all out, in my opinion. USD Poland long, USD Thai long. Two shorts here for the S&P 500. USD again a short. USD Czech, USD Norwegian longs. One thing I forgot to mention in this video is watch Czechoslovakia, Hungary. Well, I'm not seeing Hungary as much, but the Eastern European countries as well. British against the Japanese yen short. Short for the New Zealand. New Zealand here in Swiss franc, Singapore Swiss franc, two shorts, two steep ones I might add. So again, that says something about Swiss. More spam, yeah. Okay, UK 100 shorts, two of them. Okay, British pound Canadian long, British pound Australia long, British pound Australia long. So there's two of those. So again, the British pound's looking pretty good. USD Japanese yen, that's looking good, long there. USD CHF, between the two, I take the one in Japanese yen. Oh man, more spam. It's just out of control. USD Sweden, three longs. So if I had to choose a Scandinavian countries and there's a calamity, do Sweden. You get better performance from what I'm seeing. Gold in Australia along there. Gold, another one in along. Okay, so these are good now. I'm just going to leave it at that. So we'll leave it at that. Hopefully I'll set you up for some interesting ideas. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.